Oh my God. Wow. Okay. What's up, YouTubers and fellow riders? Gonna do something a little bit different today. No ride video, but kind of a tech talk. I'm just gonna go over a few things on the bike that I personally love doing. Some of it's just kind of custom stuff with the cables, and then some maintenance things for your suspension. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks for subscribing. Then I'll have another ride video next week. First thing I want to talk about is your cable setup. A lot of new bikes will come with pretty long cables from the manufacturer just to allow for different heights and setups, but more often than not they're too long. My dropper post is pretty low in my frame, as you can see, so that cable ended up being pretty long, but I cut all my cables to kind of match the right length, and it's pretty tucked in there. It looks pretty clean. I'm obviously running a moto style, so this might look a little different than your own, but everything's pretty easy to cut. The shifter, even the brake lines, as long as you have the banjo fittings, but cut them, and then I just use electrical tape to wrap them, and then some zip ties on the end for good measure. But some guys will do a little bit more fancy type of a wrap, but the electrical tape works pretty good. And if you do have to replace a cable, it's not too big of a deal to just cut it and redo it. So give that a shot. Less kind of noise, cable noise and chatter when you're going down. Plenty of room for your steering or your handlebars to turn. Okay, this is going to be your best friend. This is a small zip tie. Unless you have the newer, and I mean the newest Fox Forks, good chance on your trail bike you don't have a depression valve on the backside. The newer Fox 40s do, and basically what that does is just relieve some of the negative pressure that gets built up in the fork. But small zip tie like so, peel it back at the seal, and you just stick it in about a ½ an inch. Oh, I'm having a hard time with this one. Promise it's easier than this looks. So just about a ½ an inch, and you'll kind of hit a bottom out, but you'll hear some, I just did it before the videos, but you'll hear some air release out of it, and what that's going to do is increase your initial stroke sensitivity. You can do it on both sides. You can do it every ride. If you haven't done it in a while, you're going to hear a lot of air back there, but that will definitely help with your suspension performance. Another thing I want to talk about is similar what we just did, but this is just like an old racer card. It's laminated. It's pretty soft, but it's still, you know, firm enough. What I do is, again, peel this seal back with my nail. I wrap this around and just kind of drag it in that seal, and it gets all the dirt that's built up in that seal to come off. I'm not sure if you can see the dirt that's built up on there, but that's just friction and you know, less performance for your suspension fork, and obviously you don't want dirty seals down there. So do that every other ride, especially if you go on a muddy ride. That's a big help. You can also do this to the rear shock.